Yes, people, what is happening? Welcome back to In Sports for the Bleed Green podcast, which is the Boston Celtics edition of the Boston Celtics Talk. As what me and Justin did last week, we started our very first podcast last week. You know, we love the Celtics. We love talking about our beloved franchise, 18 times NBA champions. Yes, we're not having a great season so far, but it's okay. You know, we still love the Celtics. We'll always be here to talk about them. I have a show for Man United, so why not have a show for the Celtics? You know what I mean? I love the Celtics as I do Man United, but obviously Man United is my number one team in sports. Celtics is close second. But here we are. We're talking about the Celtics as we've had a tough last week. We've had a relatively, I would say, a little bit of a crazy week. I would say we lost 3 games on the bounce or 2 games on the bounce, and we won 3 of the last 2 or 2 of the last 3. Sorry, was it 2 of the last 4 games we won? Was it 2 of the last 4 games we won since we spoke?
Yep.
2 of the last 4 games. Obviously, pending 2 more on the weekend. Hopefully, we should win those 2 games and whatnot. But guys, on your way in, first and foremost, hit that like button and make sure you guys subscribe to AN Sports. We're literally 9 subs away from 500 subscribers, guys. 9 subs away. We're so close, guys. Come on, let's get the subscribers up. Let's get that like button, and let's talk about the Celtics, Justin. Obviously, you didn't watch the Sixers game last week. You didn't watch the Houston game last week, didn't you?
No, because I was away this past weekend.
The Sixers game, I can just really sum it up in just like in just like a few sentences. We caught life. That's all I'll say. We were up big. We were up big, as per usual. The Celtics always go up big, and then what happens? Typical Joe Mazzulla Boston Celtics fashion. The Celtics crumble, and we're in the dogfight to close out the game. But the Sixers missed their shots. We managed to clutch up kinda, and we ended up winning the game by 1 point. So it was a good win. The Rockets game, I'll be real with you, bro. That was just a terrible. That was just a terrible performance overall round. It's not the worst, but it was. You know what it is. People can call me crazy, but the Rockets were just shooting lights out. We just couldn't do anything about it. They were just shooting lights out from downtown. It was just hard for us to get through. But but all in all, I'm not disappointed, bro. I can't lie to you. 2 for 2 this past week. One against a really good Sixers side, and obviously a bad loss against the Rockets, and we ended up losing to the Utah Jazz. Let's actually talk about the Utah Jazz game because you talked about that game. You watched that game, didn't you?
Uh, I listened to the game.
You didn't watch the game.
I was watching Monday Night Raw, but I listened to the game though.
Okay, what did you take from that game? What did you like understand? Did you watch the highlights back?
I did, and that tripping on Jaylen Brown should have been called.
Easily, easily should have been called. But we can't rely on referees to help us beat the Jazz, man. Like, come on. Like, let's just be honest. That Utah Jazz team is not a great Utah Jazz team. Without Walker Kessler as well, we we only just about scraped by. We just about scraped by. Oh, sorry, they just about scraped by. But we had a really bad, we had a really bad spell in that fourth quarter. We didn't score for a while. The Jazz came back, tied the game, and took the lead, and that was it, bro. And we obviously we had to come back. We came back, but the issue is we didn't do enough to win the game. We threw it away. We threw it away. Jaylen Brown, though, bro, amazing, amazing. Genuinely, bro, he's been unbelievable. Jaylen Brown has been unbelievable these past 2 weeks. He's been our number one. He's been our number one player. He's literally been our number one, and rightly so. Just look at the way. Honestly, what have you made of Jaylen Brown so far this season, man? Because he's just been on an absolute tear. He's just been, since Jason Tatum has gone out. He said, "I'm gonna take the responsibility. I'm gonna hold the fort. I'm gonna take responsibility. I'm gonna go drop 30 points on most given nights." My guy's dropped 28 points per game on average. That is a really good start to the season for Jaylen Brown. Somebody who was doubted, taunted, told he was useless, told his left hand was crap. He's having an absolute great. He's having a really good season so far, isn't he? But
So
Justin,
far, yeah.
what have you made of Jaylen Brown so far this season? Give your summary of Jaylen Brown this season, man. I want to know your thoughts.
I mean, I'm the one that traded Jacob and Jaylen Brown in the fantasy league
And
yesterday.
he dropped 35. And he dropped me 35 points. He got me
I
35.
know, and I was looking at that like, why couldn't I have done that to him today?
I got a message from Agassi after the trade saying it's not a good trade.
Bullshit, it's a
He
good
said
trade.
he said that you finessed me.
Bullshit, no.
Yeah, bullshit.
No. Hey, Augusta, if you watch this later, you're bullshitting, okay?
Nah. Now, what have you made of Jaylen Brown so far this season, though, man? He's been unbelievable this season so far. He's been really good for us.
Yeah, he has. I mean, I don't know. He's the number one option right now without Tatum. So, what else can you say about him except he's? I still don't think that's good enough for him to win MVP this year.
I mean, obviously, him being told that he's going to be the number one player going into the season. He was told that the Celtics are going to miss 3 of their star players. Drew Holiday gone, Porzingis gone, Tatum out for the season, or potentially out for at least 80-90% of the season. Who else? Luke Cornett gone. Who else left? That's it, right? Just 3 of those players left, right? Oh, Al Horford. Sorry, Al Horford. Yes, Al Horford gone. Al Horford. I was thinking who else? Al Horford. That's all. And he said that the Celtics ain't gonna be great, but you know what? I'm gonna help us. He's gonna help us. I'm gonna help the Celtics get to where they need to be. We're not aiming to lose games. We're trying to be competitive. We're trying to build for the future. We're trying to build pieces for the future. Josh Minot once again playing really, really well. He didn't have a good 2-3 games, but listen, he's had a good game last night. He had a really good game last night. Derek White sort of bounced back. Pritchard, I don't know. Do you think he had a good game, Pritchard, last night? Do you think he had a good game last night against the Wizards? Do you think he was good? Do you think Pritchard played well?
No. Plain simple, no.
But but do you think he's in a bit of a slump right now? Do you think Derek White and him are in a bit of a slump? Do you think?
Yeah, he's definitely in a slump because that's what Joe Mazzulla said on 98.5 The Sports Hub last night. Derek White is in a slump, and yeah.
Obviously, we got the Magic coming up next. That's going to be tough. 2 games in Orlando. I think we'll win one, lose one. We could win one and lose one. Win the first one, lose the next one. That's what we'll do.
I don't know. I think we lose. I think we lose Friday, win Sunday.
It doesn't really matter. 1-1 is
because let's be honest. Do we really want if the Patriots win on Sunday afternoon? Do we really want to see the Celtics lose Sunday night?
Sorry, say that again. Celtics.
I said if the Patriots win Sunday in Florida, do we really want to see the Celtics lose Sunday night in Florida?
No.
So that's why I'm saying lose Friday, win Sunday.
We want a double win in Florida, don't we? We need a double win in Florida.
Especially when we have to go to Philadelphia Tuesday and then play Memphis back to back.
Philadelphia is back to back on the 12th, isn't it? On the 11th, is it 11th night, isn't it? If I'm not correct.
Yeah, Philadelphia is Tuesday and Memphis is Wednesday back at home.
Ooh, that's gonna be tough. I think we'll win both. Call me crazy. I think we'll win both games. Memphis.
I mean, I hope so, but you gotta remember the last time we played Philadelphia on a back to back, we beat Philadelphia, lost to Houston. If you remember that was last weekend.
No, it was, but obviously we managed to scrape by that game, and we played the back-to-back versus Houston, and we didn't win. But obviously, you're playing against the Rockets, who are having a good season so far, a decent-ish season so far. The Rockets are a tough side. They were just hitting shots from downtown. They were making their shots. That's the one thing we couldn't do. They were just making their shots. We couldn't make ours, and we struggled from downtown. We struggled from the field. We just couldn't make our shots. The Rockets got the free throws. We couldn't do anything much. Their defense stepped up. You know, Kevin Durant was on a mad one, and whatnot. But the Celtics just need to just forget about those games and move on. Obviously, the bad loss.
By the way, we do got some comments inside here.
Yeah, I'll get to those comments. Don't worry. I'll finish my sentence first. So obviously, you know, we do have some tough fixtures, but listen, it is what it is. I just want the Celtics to get through it, get out of the slump, because you know what it is. What I want us to do right now, we're one game off 500, win the next game, and get back to 500. Get back to 500. All I ask for, just get back to 500, maybe go above 500, and all of a sudden the narrative will change. The Celtics ain't too bad after all. Because the narratives change. People like to flip flop. You know what I'm trying to say? People like to say, the Celtics are going to tank. Once you're down 3-5. But once you start winning again, the Celtics are back. They're going nowhere. Once Tatum comes back, this and that. You know, the narratives change. People love to chat shit about the Celtics. You know what I mean? People love to chat shit about us. Oh, what's going to happen to you guys this season? This guy's that this season, that season. You know, whatnot. Oh, you got lucky with this run. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just we're kind of relying on luck. Kind of relying on ourselves at the moment just to do our job. You know what I mean? But I'll get to the comments real quick. Big up to you, bro. Monkey for the 5 ain't that bad. It's not too bad, but at the same time, it could be better. We had games we should have won. Pistons we should have won. We were up big. We should have beaten the Sixers at home. Should have beaten the Jazz. Should have beaten who else we should have beaten. That's about it, to be fair. 3 wins. So listen, it is what it is, but gotta move on. Lakers winning games without LeBron and Doncic. Doncic played last night and the Lakers won. The Lakers won. I watched the end of the game. The referee, when I watched the end of the game, bro, the referee, oh my days, bro, that was never an offensive foul on Wembanyama. I'm sorry, that was never an offensive foul on Wembanyama. They even reviewed it. How is that an offensive foul? The guy did a Euro step and Hachimura was blocking him. How is that not a blocking foul? It was a sidestep. It was legal. Man. That shouldn't have been an offensive foul. I agree. We do need a big man. 100%. But bro, this is the issue. This is the issue we have, right? This is the issue that we have. It's like this second apron has really hit us so much. It's really hit us, and it's like, how come the rules only apply to us and certain teams now? But back then, the Warriors were able to give players big contracts. Stephen Curry, they were able to keep Clay, they were able to keep Draymond, they were able to keep all these guys. But how comes now the Celtics can't keep their guys? I don't care if Drew Holiday is aging. I don't care if Porzingis is, struggling. If you have these guys, if you keep the same core, the confidence is still there. You know what I'm trying to say? The confidence is still there. It just sucks, man, that we have to do a PSR, man. Or it's and not PSR, excuse me, second apron. Big up to Lumen, big up to you, bro. JB MVP. He's on the track for MVP, but the Celtics need to make the playoffs. The Celtics need to make the playoffs for Jaylen Brown to be considered an MVP. Otherwise, they will not consider him at all. Playoffs, anything is a bonus. I agree. I think we just need to qualify for the playoffs. I'm not worried about losing in the first round. I really don't care if we lose in the first round. The last time we lost in the first round, the following year we made it back to the finals. Listen, all I need next season is for us to go out and spend, to go and make trades. If it means sacrificing players that we have to sacrifice, like Pritchard or Derek White, I don't mind doing it. If it means we have to do it, we have to do it. For the sake of the future of this team, we have to do it. If the Celtics tank, what's the point of watching? I agree, there's no point of watching. But the Celtics ain't tanking, that's the thing. That's why we're still watching. We ain't tanking. It's still early days. We're still winning games. I know we're not above 500, but we should be above 500. But even if we're not, I'm still watching because the Celtics are still playing with a lot of grit and grind. I'm still enjoying our performances. I'm still enjoying our competitiveness. And that's the one thing. When you win these games, it's so satisfying. Doncic was out 1 or 2 games, and one game without him as well. Yeah, true. They beat the Blazers. They beat the who else did they beat them? Who else did they beat the day without Doncic? But no, I think they lost the other day. I think they lost to the Blazers the other day, and then they beat the Blazers again the following week. This rules some of the PSR, 100%, 100%. Justin, if you don't know what PSR is, it's a financial it's a financial rule in football. Where
I have no idea what I have no idea what that is.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's PSR is a rule in football where you have to deal with like some financial, like if you spend over the limit, you'll be fined and points deduction in the Premier League. So that's the PSR thing. But anyways, talk to me about that Utah Jazz loss, man, because that was a disgraceful loss.
First off, can we give our condolences to Walker Kessler?
Oh yeah,
because he was one of the names to be targeted to be traded this season. He's expected to be a free agent.
He could still be traded,
but he's expected to be a free agent this offseason coming up.
But the only thing is, he will not now he won't be the what do you call it? But now they won't be how do you call it? But now he won't be able to pass his medical or his fitness. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, and that's why I'm saying don't trade him. He can't be traded if he's gonna be past if he's not gonna pass his physical, then why trade him? Like, does anybody really want a Mark Williams Lakers situation from last season? When Mark Williams got traded from the Charlotte Hornets to the Lakers, but then he had to get rerouted back to Charlotte because he passed
because they failed his fitness, right? They failed his
right. Does anybody want that situation? I don't think anybody else wants that situation.
Nope.
And let's be honest, would Walker Kessler out? Who would the Celtics have traded to get Walker Kessler if he's not going to play? I don't think we would trade anybody to get Walker Kessler unless it involved Anthony Simons.
Yeah. Would you trade for Mark Williams?
Oh, hell no.
You wouldn't?
No. I would not. There is a guy out there on the free agency that I would go get though.
Who would you go and get if you had to?
James Wiseman.
Ooh, that's not bad, but I don't think he'd be a starter for us though.
No, he can be a bench, but he'll be a big guy. He'll be a big.
But Luka Garza has been playing quite well. I'll be honest with you. As much as I didn't rate Luka Garza when he came in, bro, he's been good. I'll be real. He's actually been the only one trying. It's a shame that the rest of the team couldn't grab the rebounds. But he's doing his job.
I'm gonna say this because I listened to the Utah Jazz game, and then I pretty much gave up on it because of but I watched Jesse's video back.
Yeah.
And by the way, he finally got a win on that channel by going to the Washington Wizards game last night. So I know Jesse will be posting that video later on tonight. So,
yeah, he did.
So shout out to Jesse if you're watching
because
this.
He met Jaylen Brown too. He met Jaylen Brown.
Yep. But if we had to get a big,
who would you go and get?
Hold on, Akevin.
No worries. I'll get to the comments real quick. Big up to your Ray. Big up, boys. Lakers looking good with LeBron. They should go from him. Yep. I'll be. This closed all the way. Oh, you're open.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I'm running. I don't know if Akevin's coming back or not, but Akevin.
Back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just can't see you.
Yeah, I closed my camera because I got a call. So hold on a minute, yeah.
Okay, I'm the only guy running this thing right now.
Sorry about that.
Okay, that was.
No. You know when somebody calls me when somebody calls me, I get the notification and it takes my screen away.
Yeah, no, I know, I get that, but I was gonna say if there was a big that I wanted to get from the Utah Jazz that's not injured, and I'm gonna come on camera for this quickly because I'm gonna put the air quotes.
No worries.
Not injured. Go get the guy that just beat us on Monday night.
Filipowski?
Yusuf Nurkic.
I don't know. The thing is, Yusuf Nurkic, I don't know how good he is defensively. That's the thing. He can grab rebounds, but is he good defensively is my only issue. You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, he's not. Well, no, but he'll be the backup. He'll be the backup center to Neemias Queta, who, by the way, I heard a lot of people like bashing Neemias Queta. Like, why?
Oh, he's shit. He's shit. I'll be honest with you, Justin. He should have grabbed that rebound. I'm sorry, bro. He should have grabbed that rebound.
No, I know, but I'm talking. No, but in the Wizards game last night.
Oh yeah. He did okay last night. I'll be honest with you, bro. The thing is, we were down 10, but like the only thing is, it's against the Wizards. Let's just be honest. The only reason we even won that game is because it was the Wizards. If this was like against, how do you say, if we were down 10 against the Spurs, this game would have been done in the first quarter. Because we were down 10. Don't forget, we were down 10. But we came back.
What I was gonna say is, I know Derek White is in a slump right now, and I know Anthony Simons is in a slump right now. Even though
I wouldn't say he's in a slump. I just think he had a bad last game. I think he was decent last night.
Yeah, but it's November. People need to realize it's November.
Oh, no, I agree.
These teams don't. This Anthony Simons and the rest of the Celtics don't know each other that well.
Yeah.
So. Look, I'm gonna make a prediction right now. Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction right now.
Go on.
November 23rd is when you're gonna see the real Celtics show up.
November 23rd?
Yeah. You wanna know why? Because that's when Orlando comes to town. It's a 6 o'clock.
Right?
I'll be there. Yes. It's a 6 o'clock. It's a 6 o'clock. No, it's not. That's not the only reason why. It's a 6 o'clock matinee game. It's on NBC Sports Boston, and I'm sorry to say, but the Celtics always seem to show up on Sundays when they play at the TD Garden.
We didn't show up on Sunday against the Rockets, so did we? Or was it on a Sunday?
That was on a Saturday.
Oh yeah, it was on a Saturday. Yes, it was.
But anytime that we play a Sunday game in a matinee game, we always show up. Need I remind you? Go ahead.
Sorry. No, it's okay. Go. Please.
Need I remind you, the Golden State Warriors 2 years ago or 3 years ago, we beat the living crap out of them by 50 points.
Oh yeah, we did. But have we even played a Sunday game in the season?
Let me check.
Yeah, we have. Yes, we have. We played the Detroit Pistons. We lost.
But that was on the road.
True, but we were up quite big though. To be fair with you, we were up by a lot. To be fair.
The first Sunday game that we're gonna have at home. You ready for this, Akeven?
Yeah, go on.
November 16th. You know who comes to town? The Los Angeles Clippers.
Right. And December 4th, the Lakers.
December 5th will be the Lakers.
December 5th?
Yeah, because December 4th we're in Washington.
Oh right. Yeah, it's a back-to-back. I think you know what's funny? I think we'll beat the Lakers at home. I don't know why.
Yeah, our next 2 home games on a Sunday, Clippers and Magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you right now, one of those 2 games, we are going to show out. Derek White's going to have a good game. Anthony Simons is going to have a good game. Peyton Pritchard's going to have a good game. Jaylen Brown's going to have another good game. Josh Minott's going to have another good game. And Neemias Queta is going to have a good game. Which game? Which game? I'm still thinking the Orlando Magic, but if it's against the Clippers, then why not? Because Oklahoma City, before they lost to the Portland Trailblazers, Oklahoma City destroyed the Los Angeles Clippers. Destroyed them on the Clippers' home court. What? Yeah. Celtics can do the same thing on our home court. And I'm guaranteeing that right now. And if I'm wrong, I'll come back on here. I'll come back on here on a Thursday, and I'll say, okay, I'm wrong.
No, but you know what it is though, bro. And I'll say this, right? if the Celtics go off from 3, if we hit shots from 3, Jaylen Brown can shoot from 3, White can shoot from 3, Pritchard can shoot from 3, Simons can shoot from 3, Josh Minot can shoot from 3, Sam Hauser can shoot from 3. All we need is literally just a big man. All we need right now is a shot blocking big man and a big center that can actually grab rebounds and protect the paint. Because that's literally the only thing right now that's stopping the Celtics from winning. It's literally our big man issue. Because Neemias Queta, in my opinion, I think he's a bit too soft. I'll be honest with you. I think he's a bit too soft. I think he's not the guy who should start for us. I told you in the offseason we should have got Charles Bassey from the Spurs. But now
okay, I agree with that. Can I ask a question though?
Yes, please go ahead.
I'm gonna name 2 players. Okay, who would you want more, Neemias Queta or Robert Williams?
Robert Williams.
Even though he's injury prone.
I have a soft spot for Robert Williams, man. Like, still, I feel bad for him because he's so good, but he's yet so injury prone. You know what I mean? I still like Robert Williams. Like, I still really like Robert Williams. Like,
I do too. But my problem with him is he can't stay on the court. He's not even playing for the Portland Trailblazers right now because he's injured.
But can Chris Boucher step it up for us? Can he be the one?
No, I'm sorry to say, but this was one of the worst signs in Celtics history.
I think that's harsh. I think that's harsh. I think George's knee was. Even though he didn't.
George's knee in, yes, but we sent him away to Utah.
We sent him away because he got so much backlash.
Yeah, we sent him away to Utah, and George's knee came into the building like, heh.
That's how powerful Celtics Nation is, because literally one comment about the trade and Brad Stevens was like, "Oh shit! All right, these guys don't like them, so we're gonna trade him." Try to get him a second apron.
I still think getting rid of Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis was the wrong move.
Both of them, right?
Both of them.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. I 100% agree. I think Porzingis still has a lot more to offer, because if he wasn't ill, if he didn't have that sickness, the Celtics could have easily dominated the playoffs, because he'd have been that guy at the rim.
Yeah, and then look at Drew Holiday. Last night against the Thunder, he didn't start out well, but I mean he didn't finish well, but he started out well.
Yep.
And the Portland Trailblazers were the first ones to beat the Oklahoma City Thunder this year and beat them on the road.
Yeah, I think you called it as well, right?
I said that the Thunder wouldn't lose to the Clippers or the Trailblazers, and I was so wrong about why.
I just find it funny how the OKC Thunder would lose to the Blazers. The first loss of the season would be against the Blazers.
But I understand it, because they were coming from California to go to Oregon. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander didn't have the best game.
You see, this is what I hate about back-to-backs. It's like you have to travel so long. Once that back-to-back traveling is done, bro, imagine going from Brooklyn all the way to California. Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, this is why I think the NBA should just lessen the games and bin back-to-backs.
Okay, fair point. Do you remember when we traveled? I mean, I know we were in the same state, but do you remember when we had to travel from Intuit Dome to Crypto.com Arena? I'm still calling it the Staples Center, but yeah, Crypto.com Arena.
Yeah.
We got our ass kicked, dude, by the Lakers.
We did, yeah, last season. We got our ass kicked by the Lakers. That was not the result I wanted.
I'm so glad that when we go to the Intuit Dome this year, I'm so glad we don't play the Lakers at Crypto.com Arena till a month later.
That Lakers loss still hurts, man, as always. But listen, we got our revenge at home at TD Garden. That's what I want to see, man. Listen. I always want the Celtics to win against the Lakers and lost in Boston. That's where I always want to win. I always want to protect the Boston parquet. You know what I mean? Protect the parquet in Boston. Much rather than TD Garden, and much rather than.
Okay, yes or no? Does Marcus Smart get a standing ovation when he comes back to Boston? Nope. Okay, cool.
Sorry, no. I watched him last night and it absolutely disgusted me. It disgusted me big time. I couldn't stand watching him, bro. I didn't even want to watch him, bro. That's how pissed off I was watching him in the Lakers.
As soon as I said it, Aikman was like, nope.
Nope. Don't bother with the standing ovation crap. No, don't even. Boo him when he touches the ball.
Okay, so no to Marcus Smart. Okay, let me run down 4 more for my Celtics, shall I?
Go on, please.
Al Horford.
Sure. Why not?
Luke Cornett.
Yeah. Fair.
Drew Holiday.
Yes.
And finally, Kristaps Porzingis.
Easily. Porzingis is Boston's what'd you call? He's a Boston guy. This guy literally loves Boston. He loves Boston with all his heart, man. He ain't going nowhere.
So 5 out of 6 we would give standing ovations because if we forgot him, Svi Mihalik was on the Utah Jazz Monday night and he got standing ovation from the Boston Celtics crowd.
Yeah, he did.
But I know we're getting out of hand with all this. So.
No. It's good talk, bro. It's good talk, 100%. But obviously, the Wizards game last night. What did you like from last night's game, aside from Jaylen Brown's 35-point game?
What did I like or what did I did not like?
Both.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the negatives here on what that I did not like.
Sure.
I did not like the fact that we almost let Keyshawn George and Alex Sarr beat us.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna mention CJ McCollum because CJ McCollum should not be in Washington right now.
CJ McCollum shouldn't even have an NBA contract with the way he got that fucking second apron rule because of him. Him and Brett Williams are the reason why the second apron rule even came out, by the way.
So what I did like the fact that Anthony Simons decided to show up when Jaylen Brown left the game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even though it was like in the fourth quarter, I still like that because Anthony Simons, like I said, was shit during the first 3 quarters.
Yep.
I don't know. And what's your take on Desmond Bane?
Bro, we should have kept him.
Desmond Bane?
We should have kept him. We should have never let him go. We drafted him, bro. We drafted
Okay,
Desmond.
but what are your takes on Desmond Bane now? The way that he got himself ejected against the Atlanta Hawks.
I don't know, bro. I didn't see what happened. Can you explain what happened?
I can. Okay, so I forget this guy's name, but the Hawks player like landed right on the ground, and Desmond Bane like threw the basketball right in his face.
What number?
I do not remember, but it wasn't Porzingis, it was not Daniels, it was not Rasheer, it was not Walker. I don't remember, but I know Desmond Bane got a technical and a flagrant foul.
So that's a double technical, and he got
ejected
from.
Yeah.
Damn.
And you know what? We have to play him Friday, Sunday, and November 23rd. We have to play him 3 times this month.
But could he be disciplined? Could he be suspended by the team though for discipline? Or was it?
He could be fined, but if he gets like 6 technicals?
Yeah.
He'll be suspended for 1 game. That's 2 technicals right there. He needs 4 more to get suspended 1 game.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Desmond Bane. Look, what's his average? What's his sort of stat looking like? What's his stat line looking like this season?
Let me go look.
Yeah, sure. While you're doing that, guys, hit the like button and make sure you guys subscribe to In Sports. We're 9 subs away from 500 subscribers, guys. Keep subscribing, keep hitting the like button, and let's keep rolling, guys. Keep rolling.
Maybe you'll say who the player was that Desmond Bane.
Okay.
Bane, Desmond.
What's his stat line looking like this season?
So he's getting 29 minutes per game. He's making 1 3-pointers per game. He has 3 rebounds per game, 3 assists, 5 steals, 3 blocks. Okay, so he threw the ball off of Lauren L. Williams of the Atlanta Hawks.
Okay.
Don't know who he is, but
No, I don't know who he is.
so in his last games, he's been scoring 9 points, 5 points, 9, 12, 24, and 14.
That's not good enough.
No, and
Oh,
Memphis gave up this guy to send to the Orlando Magic.
But knowing the Celtics, he's probably gonna score big numbers on us.
Probably because he always plays well against the Celtics. Dude, when he was with the Memphis Grizzlies and I went to go see him, he scored big numbers against us at the TD Garden.
What was the points total he scored against us?
20.
That's not too bad. That's okay.
No, because John Morant was doing most of the work. This is gonna be my second time in my whole life that I'm gonna be seeing Desmond Bane live. I really hope Desmond Bane gets suspended because I don't want to see his ass.
Hey, we could have kept Desmond Bane, bro, and he could have won a championship with us. And listen, right now he'd be good for us as well.
Yeah, I can already hear Celtics fans at TD Garden saying like, Desmond Bane, you suck. Actually, no, they taunted Dylan Brooks when he was with the Memphis Grizzlies. So yeah.
Yeah, not fair enough. But what were the positives from last night? You said you had the negatives.
Yeah, Anthony Simon showing up when Jaylen Brown was out of the game, even though it was in the fourth quarter. Derek White starting to catch fire a little bit. Neemias Queta acting like doing positive things against the Wizards. I mean, I know it's against the Wizards, but still positive things.
Yep.
Josh Minot finally having a career game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let's see if this can all continue when we go to Orlando, Florida for the next 4 days.
Yeah, 2 games in Orlando. Are the Celtics gonna go watch the Patriots game, or are they just gonna be like, yeah? No,
I think they're gonna watch it on TV. I don't think they're gonna travel all the way to Tampa and then travel back to Orlando.
I think they're gonna stay in the same hotel as well.
I think so. Probably or no, because don't the Patriots play in Tampa?
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true.
Yeah, Patriots play in Tampa. We play in Orlando.
Yeah. You're right. But it ain't too far from each other, isn't it? Tampa and Orlando.
Well, no, but knowing Joe Mazzulla, I know he'll be like, okay, you guys want to watch the Patriots? You guys can watch it on TV because the Patriots were at the Celtics game, but that was because they were at home against the Atlanta Falcons. This is different. Celtics are in Orlando, Patriots are in Tampa.
Yeah, but we'll do Patriots talk sometime soon. But what were you saying about the next 2 games, man? What are you saying about the next 2? How are you feeling with the Orlando Magic games, like the both the matchups? Because I think if we win against Orlando in the first game, I don't know why, I think we can go back to back and win both games. Had they not had a good start to the season, Orlando Magic? Had they had a good start?
They're 3-5.
Yeah, so at the moment, I think we're slightly better. So,
yeah, but we have trouble at the Kia Center.
We just won there. We just won our last game there.
Right, but that was playoffs.
I get it, but sometimes playoffs spark a streak.
But sometimes we always have trouble in Orlando during the regular season, just like the Patriots have trouble in Miami during the regular season.
Yeah. Did you watch the Lakers Spurs game?
No, I was watching the Thunder Blazers.
Oh, okay. So we got we got Magic twice.
Philly and Memphis.
Philly, Memphis. Until when's our next show again? Our next show is what?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday, so the 13th. So the 14th. Yeah. What's on the 14th? The 15th. The 13th. Excuse me, 13th. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. 13th.
So yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to preview those games and whatnot. But what are you looking for? I mean, obviously, what's the update in the Celtics so far? Have you got any news from the Celtics so far? Have you had any Obviously, Jaylen Brown, 35 points. Jason Tatum, is there any update on him? Obviously, like, you mentioned.
No rehab updates from Jason Tatum.
When do you think he'll be back this season, or do you think he's...
No.
Do you think we should bring him back?
No, I really don't.
I hear you. I 100% hear you.
But here's what I'm looking forward to, and here's what I'm more afraid of in this Orlando matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So the one person I'm more afraid of, actually there's two people I'm more afraid of. Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner.
Yeah, them two always. Franz Wagner especially, that guy, man, every single time. It's always.
And even though I got Paolo on my fantasy team in my league because I need help. I need Paolo to go off. I can't root for him against my Celtics. I can't. But the matchup I'm looking forward to is Jaylen Brown versus Paolo.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown against Paolo Banchero is going to be interesting. Obviously, Paolo will always play well against us, typical. But Jaylen Brown has to do well against Magic. He has had good games against Magic. Jaylen Brown has been the guy against Orlando. If you talk about Orlando Magic alone, he's been the guy.
Oh yeah.
He's doing one of the guys to match against Orlando.
And,
but we need White Pritchard to step up as well. And sorry, finish.
No, that's pretty much it. I'm looking forward to Jaylen versus Paolo, but I think I'm more interested in Neemias Queta versus Wendell Carter.
I think Wendell Carter wins that battle. I'll be honest with you. I think Neemias Queta. He works hard, but the only thing is he's really weak on the glass.
Yeah.
And that's what we don't need against Yusuf Nurkic. He should have covered that, man. He should have had that, bro. Having that would have been big for us, man.
So my prediction is we lose Friday. I'm only saying this because Orlando barely loses 2 games in a row. We lose Friday. We win Sunday. If we can win 2 games, cool. I'll be happy with that.
I'm looking to win 2 games, to be fair.
But then we go to Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia is going to be tough, man. We obviously won there last time out, but it's a different scenario this time. How are we gonna fare against the Sixers this time? You know what I'm trying to say? Are we gonna step it up?
Yeah, and this is game 1 of Coast to Coast Tuesday on NBC. Which, by the way, if anybody doesn't know what Coast to Coast Tuesday is, if you're on the East Coast, you'll get the 8 o'clock Eastern Time game on NBC, but you'll get the 11 o'clock Eastern Time game on Peacock. If you're in the West Coast, if you're on the Pacific Time, you'll get the 8 o'clock Eastern game on Peacock, but you'll get the 11 o'clock Eastern game on NBC.
Right.
I like that. I like that change. I really do. I like how they call it Coast to Coast Tuesday.
They removed TNT, but they added more stations. They added NBC, they added Peacock, they added Amazon, they added more stations.
Mm-hmm.
Look, removing TNT might not have been the worst thing because they still have Inside the NBA on
ESPN.
Yep. So yeah. No, but I was gonna ask you this question, and it kind of brought me to my attention because I've seen this question going around the Celtics community. Would you start Anthony Simons or Peyton Pritchard? Because I'm thinking now, if Anthony Simons is going to put up these performances off the bench, why not start him? Screw the 6th man of the year and let's just bring him off the bench.
I think starting Peyton Pritchard was the wrong move.
You think so?
I think so.
Because did you see our bench points last night? It was terrible. Our bench points were terrible last night. Man.
So let me look at the schedule for a second. I want to check something out.
Yeah, go on, of course. Well,
we go to Portland December 28th. 3 days after Christmas. We go to Portland December 28th. Because our road trip to end the year is Indianapolis, Portland, and Utah. Here's what I'm thinking. We start Anthony Simons on December 28th. We put Peyton Pritchard to the bench. Why am I saying that? Because what happened the last time Peyton Pritchard came off the bench? What happened the last time Peyton Pritchard started a game in his hometown of Portland?
Killed it. 40 points. Almost triple-double.
What do you think Anthony Simons is going to do if he starts that game in Portland? Now here's what I'm thinking.
Three? Sorry, Jaylen Brown, Pritchard, and Simons.
Right, because I'm thinking Derek White might get like injured during the season.
I hope not.
I hope not either. But I think he'll get injured during the season sometime, and he might not play the Portland game. So signs are pointing to Anthony Simons starting over Peyton Pritchard in Portland.
But if you could start them both. You could start Pritchard and Simons, and you could also start Jaylen Brown as a small forward.
Okay, but where would you put Derek White, on the bench?
Call me crazy. I play him center. He can block. He can make blocks.
you play in center.
Bro, he's the best shot blocking guard in the league. Call me crazy. He's the best shot blocking guard in the league. He can make blocks more than he
So your lineup is Peyton Pritchard, Anthony Simons, Jaylen Brown, Josh Minot, and Derek White.
Not Josh Minot. Obviously starting me as Cater.
So at power forward, Namias Cater.
Jaylen Brown power forward. You play Jaylen Brown power forward actually.
So Namias Cater at shooting forward. Or small forward.
Small forward. No, Namias Cater center, Jaylen Brown small power forward, Derek White small forward, Pritchard.
Oh my god.
Pritchard and Simons.
That's insane.
I'm kidding. I don't know. The thing is, sometimes if you need good shooting, you gotta start all three of them. You know what I'm trying to say? But I don't think so. I don't think all three of them will start. You could bring Simon. You could start Simons against Portland. He'll want revenge against Portland.
Because Drew Holiday's going to start against Boston. He is.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Drew Holiday is going to want to get revenge, and he loves. And I still love Drew Holiday, but the contract we gave him was too big because it got us over the second apron. If we didn't give him, we could have still kept him.
Yeah, and then we go to Utah. That's revenge game there.
So, do we play them on New Year's? Do we play on New Year's Eve this year?
No, we do not. We play the day before. We play the day before New Year's Eve.
We go back to Boston.
Nope. After the Utah game, we go to Sacramento.
And then San Antonio.
And then the Clippers. So we are not home in 2026. Are we talking about at home or in Los Angeles?
No, Los Angeles. I know we play at home in
February 22nd.
Ooh. Yeah, I want to win that.
Because that road trip is Golden State, Lakers, Phoenix, Denver.
I want to beat the Lakers, man, so badly.
So the next time we're going to be home in 2026 is January 5th against the Chicago Bulls and Denver Nuggets.
Big game. Chicago is going to be a big game this season because knowing the Celtics, Chicago Bulls have had a good start to the season, man. I can't lie to you. They've had a really good start to the season. So
I'm starting to regret the choking comment that I made to the Chicago Bulls.
Chicago Bulls. Nah, I'm kidding. They probably will, to be fair. Yeah, I don't think they'll maintain this. I don't think they'll maintain this. I think they'll fall off. I think because they don't have the depth to go like unbeaten for a long time. Look, if they do it, fair play, but I don't see it happening. Who else? Cleveland. Cleveland have had a very average start to the season. I'll be honest with you. Cleveland have had a very average.
They beat Philadelphia last night.
But we did as well. We did it as well, to be fair. So, but I mean, beating the Sixers, that's taxes to the Celtics beating the Sixers. It happens every single season. So.
You know what Sean Grandy said? Sean Grandy said like Philadelphia went from 4-0 to 5-3, and the Knicks have the same record as the Philadelphia 76ers.
Wait, the Cavs? You mean?
The Knicks. The Knicks have the same record as the Sixers, 5-3. Cleveland 6-3.
Oh yeah. Look, we need to get above 500. That's all I say. Get above 500. Get back above 500.
And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
New York is 0-3 on the road, but they're 5-0 at Madison Square Garden.
That's what we were. No, at the start of the season in 2000. No, actually, no, we weren't. last season we didn't. We struggled on the road, didn't we? Last season we struggled on the road. Actually, no, I lie. We were the best road team last season. I'm sorry.
Best road team, worst home team.
No, we weren't. We weren't the worst home. We weren't the worst home team. We were more consistent on the road than we were at home.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
But we still managed 60 plus wins. If only we could clutch up against the Knicks, man. If only we clutched up against the Knicks, we could be talking about We could be talking about Pacers conference finals, man. We could be talking about NBA finals against the OKC Thunder. You know what I mean? Shit happens. But listen, the Celtics are gonna be back next season. In my opinion, I think we'll be back next season. But bro, let's get to prediction. Magic back to back. What are you looking at? What are you saying? I'm gonna say
lost Friday, win Sunday.
I think we'll win Friday and lose Sunday.
One of us is gonna be right, you know.
I hope we're both wrong and we go 2-0. That's what I want. That's what I want. Or we just pull up fucking madness and go over 2. I'm like, oh shit, here we go again.
Over 2, yeah. and then the Magic would be 5-5, and we would be 4-7. Like, okay.
We were 0-3, we pulled it back. So listen, I'm still getting back the team to pull it back.
But I'm saying loss and win. And you're saying win loss. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say win loss. Sixers on the road. What are you saying? Sixers on the road.
Well, I predicted us to beat Philly, lose Houston, so I'm gonna reverse that. Lose to Philly, beat Memphis.
I'll say we win both, because I think Memphis. Are Memphis also on a back-to-back? I think they are.
No, I don't know.
But even then, like Memphis, they've not been great this season at all. Memphis. I think we can win both games.
Maybe, but I'm still sticking with I'll be like I said. If I'm wrong, I'll come back here on Thursday and I'll say that I'm wrong. Hell, you know what? I'll even have a thing on the bottom of my thing that
says you were wrong.
That says this.
I'm wrong. Okay. Well, I hope you're wrong in the sense because I want to go 2-0. I want us to win every single game. But it's not going to happen, obviously. But I do want to ask you this question as well, right? Who's been your player of the week this past week? Since we
the guy that I traded.
The guy you traded? To
yes. Me? Yep.
Well done.
Oh, and Augusta, still, that's bullshit. If you think I finessed.
You took Aaron Gordon. To be fair, he's a good player. Aaron Gordon's a really good player. He's been getting good points. But he literally mentioned to me on chat, "Let's trade Aaron Gordon. Trade Aaron Gordon for someone." I'm like, bro, how am I supposed to trade Aaron Gordon? You've been doing well for him.
Yeah, and then that's when I came to you like that's when I came to you like, hey, you were thinking about trading me Stephen Curry for Jaylen Brown. I was like, no. I'll do Jaylen Brown if you give me Donovan Mitchell. And lo and behold, Donovan Mitchell dropped me some very good fantasy points last night.
Oh man. even in tough times, we can have a laugh about the Celtics. You know what I'm trying to say. But listen, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Hopefully, we win all games and come back next week and be all smiles. But you can't always get what you want.
Orlando is gonna be tough.
Yep, Orlando will be tough though, 100%. Orlando is going to 100% be tough. But the Celtics can clutch up and can win these games, but rebounds is important. Rebounds is massively important. Charles Bassey and what's the other guy I mentioned again? What Kenneth Lofton Jr.?
Yep.
Amari Williams. Let these guys play, man. Let these guys grab rebounds. You know what I'm trying to say? Let them grab rebounds. Let them play. But are we allowed to spend next season? The Celtics are we allowed to spend next season?
Yeah.
We can spend next season, right?
Yeah.
So who's on the trade? Who's on the free agency next year? We have
Walker Kessler.
And who else is there?
I don't remember. I just know Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and that'll be interesting to see what happens. But deadline, we can make moves at the deadline, can we? We can make moves at the deadline, surely.
Knowing Brad, he'll make moves.
Huh? Yeah, he'll make moves.
Knowing Brad, he'll make moves.
He might move for draft picks. Typical. But all in all, it's been a really good. It's been a really good show, man. I really enjoyed the Celtics talk.
Hey, how about this? Down the road, we go get a guy. We trade for a guy. I know Dallas won't do it, but we trade for a guy that grew up a Boston Celtics fan.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Later down the line, years down the line, Celtics fan, let's trade for him. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's trade.
And if you don't know, it's Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag, capture the flag, as somebody on our NBA podcast would say, but he couldn't capture the flag because the Sixers still trusted the Bulls.
But he got VJ Edgecombe, so.
True. He's a good player. I'll give him some. He's a good player. He's a really good player. But later down the line, let's do some like trivia questions, like trivia quizzes, like about the Celtics if we want to.
Shit! I probably won't be good, but okay, I'll give it my best. I'll give it my best.
I think, bro, to end the show, let's get a trivia question. Why not? Let's do a trivia.
Shit! Okay.
Let's do a trivia question. You have one?
I don't. Do you have one?
I'm gonna find one right now.
Shit.
I'm gonna find one right now. Boston Celtics trivia question. Hold on. All right. All right, here we go. I'll just give you an easy one. Who is the Boston Celtics all-time highest point scorer? You should know this. Everyone knows this.
Paul Pierce?
All right, I'll give you the options. Bill Russell, Larry Bird, John Havlicek, or Bill Sharman.
Oh, it's Bill Russell. John Havlicek? No, he wasn't one. He wasn't one of the answers.
John Havlicek. Yep. John Havlicek, all-time scoring list. Was the Celtics' all-time leading scorer. He's also the all-time leading scorer for the Boston Celtics. Yep. He is.
Okay.
John Havlicek. I knew this in my heart because I remember this question probably years ago or some time ago. But big up John Havlicek and big up to our Celtics Nation out there. If you're enjoying the video, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to Ain't Sports. Let's get 18 likes. Fuck it, 18 likes for the 18-time NBA champion, most of all time. Some of you saw. You're gonna
keep saying that, aren't you?
You man can't chat to me about all-time NBA champions. Don't care if it's the years of the plumber years and whatnot. The Celtics have won 18 times NBA champions. Cope hard.
Oh
anyway,
my God.
Justin, appreciate you being here as always, man. Good talk. Good talk. In the future, we might get a bigger panel. We might change the time and bring on another panelist and whatnot. But it's been a good talk. It's been a really good show. I really enjoyed this. If you want to see more Celtics talk, hit the like button, subscribe. Yeah, 9 subs to 500 subscribers. I'll do a 500 subscriber celebration show once I get there. So listen, people. Only way you can do that is hit that like button. Big up everyone who's here. We're out. Justin, you want to add before we close out? Want to add anything before we go? Any final words on the Celtics? Give us a final thought. Give us like a final summary of the Celtics before we close out. Give us like a final word. What's your look ahead to next week?
No, I'll give this one final word. We're not trading Peyton Pritchard and Derek White for John Morant. So anybody that's out there thinking that we are going to, knock it off.
Yeah, the John Morant trades rumors have been hit. I was just thinking about the rumors like in my head. I'm like, Celtics could trade for John Morant, right? In my head, I was thinking surely we could. And you mentioned it to me on the stream. I'm like, no way. Our minds alike, like so randomly. I was just thinking about it, like, yeah.
Yeah, you were signing up on the NFL podcast, and I was like, oh hell no. And then you're like, wait, what happened?
Listen, if John Morant does happen to end up on the Boston Celtics, and we can still keep certain key players, I'm gonna take it. As long as he doesn't, he's not a troublemaker and whatnot. But Jaren Jackson Jr. would be that dream ideal piece. He would be the ideal guy. You know what I mean? But listen, I trust in Brad Stevens. I trust in the Celtics to make it work. Yes, we're in financial restrictions, but we'll be back. I hope they compete for a championship again very, very soon. Maybe even this year. Who knows? God knows what could happen. We could go on a massive run of games, and everyone's like, "Oh, we're gonna win the championship again." What we fucking do? But anyways, Justin, appreciate you being here as always, man. Hit the like button. We are out. Go Celtics. Let's go Celtics.